Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the episode of Personally Attacked Tarot, where I read myself and hopefully it helps you. It is party time. Excellent. So, we're going to go ahead and jump right in. So, back here we have our self worth, separation, and our divine feminine is out here on the board. So, we're going to be going through that journey. That is the journey, especially if you're in a twin flame journey or just even in a self journey to greatness. That is how you get there. Usually, you will find a lot of clarity and self-worth in your separation from either your karmic tie, a fallen flame, but you will get to the divine energy. This is some heavy energy coming in here today, you guys. I was like, ooh, child. We have going to spiritual jail. So, of course, what fell out on that is fake friends. I don't know what to say. Now, as I was in the height of my twin flame journey, except I was going through the fallen flame journey, which I do take as just a higher experience of learning. So that is just a higher learning. It is the doctorate of the journey. I had a lot of lies, slander, and deceit. That is also known as spell work. Anything that changes the minds or alters the mind, opinion, perception of a person, place, or a thing, that is also known as spell work. But in the height of my journey, the height of the betrayal, I did realize that I was not only being betrayed by my fallen, but I was being betrayed by people that I broke bread with. I could feel the energy. Now, a lot of people say that I speak in code, which is probably true. Spirit speaks in code for me. Some things are meant to be caught, some things are not. And when I was expressing myself, like, I am under attack, like, somebody help me. I don't know what's going on. I had not been opened up to the answers through tarot yet. At that time, just like, might have been like just right at the beginning of getting the answers. I watched people that I broke bread with or cared truly about just watch me fall. Okay, and I didn't know what to say at all. I was shocked. And perhaps this could be because I was speaking in code, because of the fallen betrayal, afraid of your gifts. It is what it is, okay? I like I said, I work for the top G. Can't help it. I was going through a learning lesson. People around me were going through learning lessons. Everything was kind of intertwining at that point. But I always, I knew that I had a path. I had to, you have to endure these trials here. So I did want Spirit to get kind of a final say here. The World Wide Web popped back out. Interfere with fate to your own sorrow. So like I said, I didn't come across tarot until I was completely ready to hear the messages that I needed to hear. I cannot remember the first point. I remember all the readers that got me through. But perhaps even in this outside energy here with the fallen, there was a lot of interference. Maybe some things had gone across the airwaves to help with that interference, but it's not good to interfere with God's divine design because, of course, if you interfere with fate, it will be to your own sorrow. Be careful what you wish for comes into play. But even though I lost a big mission. I have a huge mission here. So, the battle was lost, but the war is being won. As you get into your divine energy, no matter what happens, let's say you do lose someone to someone else, we don't get jealous, okay? We get disgusted, okay? We get the ick. Okay, and there are no takebacks. So as I was opened up to more of the underlying issues, more of the, not even issues, the underlying storyline that was wrote out, because everything is written as it should be. Even I know in this moment of a crash course that I had into the higher learning, I needed it. I had met this energy in a point in time. Like I said, I let go of 2 full cycles, 2 full karmic cycles, and I was supposed to learn the self worth at that time. Of course, once you think that you have passed the test, the divine will always bring in another test just to make sure. I did pass, but it was a hard test, okay, to pass. All I wanted was money and sex. Of course, we did have our bad news falling down and the physical STD. Like I said, I had more of a mystical background in my journey. A lot of the 144 will go through that mystical journey, but we are here to build the army. There are many divine souls out here, and we are fighting a battle. Okay. I do want a trigger warning and take a deep breath. Okay, everybody, take a deep breath. Because it's about to get deep. Now, in my journey in life, now that I look back, they do say hindsight is 2020. The divine, when you are living in your karmic energy, when you are living in your loins, when you are not grasping the concept of things, because of course, free will, being young energetically, being young mentally, being young physically, you just have to learn some things. Okay. And so we have energies out here that want to continue to live like there are no consequences. The divine will give you warnings. So of course here we've got some bad news. Physical STD. Now, of course, those warnings are curable. But at times when you decide to ignore or you think you're invincible, you may get the final warning. And then here comes the consequence. A clarifier, alphabet soup for blood, popped out there, dealing with an energy that only wants sex and money. You can look at it mystically, like an energy vampire, warlock, witch, coven, type of energy. But you can also look at it the way I did in letting go from what I knew what was going on in the background. I was very, very blessed. Okay. Very, very blessed. But finding out that knowledge did send me into seclusion and celibacy immediately. Like it was an immediate decision because won't he do it? Okay. The energies that are going to stay in that karmic energy and wait until the final warning. Yeah, I effed up. Now, my love is unconditional, but there are expectations. There are no requirements, but there are expectations on both ends. And I chose in this separation myself. Why did you leave me? Popped out. The past returns for a time. So just like we discussed in some past readings, that the past will return for a time. If you love them, let them go. I did let them go to go down their own path. I had these inklings. Your intuition is correct. Once you do let someone go down their own path, of course, they'll have revelations. There may be going back, energy wanting to come back. I have many options, but my fallen, of course, might have some options in the background. Even though I want to put in the work, they may want to put in the work. They were in this karmic soul tie, and if they do not get out, that first card that fell is going to be the fate. It looks like we do need a part 2 here. We're going to get into our Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy and excuses. Of course, I love you all so, so very much. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you soon.